Back at it with another one, y'all. Trucking with Chase, Life with C4, Trucking with C4, Nighthawk Trucking. Same thing. I've been making a lot of videos. I ain't really posted it, but I'm just trying to stay on track with this video. I'm gonna explain to y'all kinda how the Family Dollar account works with Knight Transportation. So with Knight Transportation, first of all, it's a great company to work for. Me personally, I haven't had any really like issues with them. Great company, I like them. They're real smooth, cool. I don't hear from them, they don't hear from me. I like it like that. I mean, of course, I talk to my boss and all of that, but like, you know, I ain't constantly like, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, like, I really don't like all that like micromanaging. So, but how it works is here at Knight, you either do 2 or 3 loads a week, hand unload, and here at Knight the pay is $300 a day that you are available and the truck is available. So, and it's $20 per stop. I usually do 2 loads a stop. 2 loads a week. Very seldom do I do 3. So usually they just changed up everything. I used to always unload on a Monday and a Thursday, but now I always unload on a Tuesday and usually always unload on a Thursday. And those be long Tuesdays. So I usually stay out like the Tuesday. So like I'll pick that load up on Friday, won't deliver it till Tuesday, but it won't be that far, as y'all know what I mean. It's like, it's regional, but you also staying out. So like the furthest I ever went was 9 hours away, which is South Dakota or something. And you know, we get a lot of St. Louis loads, Kansas City, Chicago, a lot of Chicago. So if you live in Chicago, Illinois, I would definitely apply to Knight because you get a bonus for driving to Chicago every week. I can't really specify how much that is, but once you get hired, then you know how much it is. So, because I don't know if they give it to everybody. So, but I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure my boss does, but I don't really want to get caught up in all that. So, but at least I know I get it. So, it's how it works, man. So like we got rollers on the back. You get 6 rollers, 6 8-foot rollers or 7 8-foot rollers, and then you get 1 4-foot roller, and that's chained to the back of the tractor, like right here behind the headboard of the tractor. And you use those to roll down the packages and stuff. And usually your stops are ranged either like, so like your whole truck, you might get 4 stops, 5 stops, 2 stops, 1 stop. You know, the max you probably see is 5 stops. The lowest you see is 1 stop. So, which the 1 stops is cool because like it's a one-stop shop. You get there at 6 a.m. You unload, might be like a 2,000 piece, which is gonna take you about 6 hours, depending on how fast you go, depending on how fast the store is. Usually on average, I say 5 to 6 hours. Should be out of there about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Be heading back to the DC, or I mean, usually I'll probably start heading back to the DC and stop and shower, because on this account, you are not by a lot of truck stops. I'm gonna tell y'all this stuff now. You are not by a lot of truck stops. You're not gonna be able to shower every day. So my baby wipes back there, but I got baby wipes. So like, say like I can't shower, then I'm a baby wipe. You know, get a nice little bowl of water, wash my face, brush my teeth. You are not by major truck stops. Like I'm talking Love's, Pilot JTA. You're not, you know, those are like, I'm really talking like, it's a lot. I wouldn't say a lot of back road driving. It is some, but like the distribution center is in Maquoketa, Iowa, which none of y'all know what that is, because I didn't even know what that is. It's like an hour from Davenport, Iowa, 3 hours from Des Moines, Iowa. So it's like in the middle of nowhere. So like I'm at a truck stop now called Crook Truck. They're like big out here. It's literally like a half a mile from the distribution center. So I always come here and weigh my truck and all of that. I don't really get gas here because they don't let us get gas here. We always got to go to Love's or Flying J. But yeah, so you're not always gonna have that. that luxury of taking a shower, which really sucks because the shower is always refreshing after a long hot day. That trailer. But the good thing is about it is it's $20 a stop, so I feel like we get paid way better than any of these major carriers. So there are three other major carriers here. So it's Knight Transportation, Warner Enterprises, CRST Transportation, and it's also Schneider. So a lot of these other companies pay you by the mile and all of that, and then they pay you by, like, I know CRST, they pay you by the case. I think it's like 12 cents per case that you touch. So, which is cool, you know, that's cool, you know. But honestly, you know, so with Knight, you can get home every weekend if you wanted to. You don't have to stay out, which I stay out because I usually do long Tuesdays. And long Tuesdays, I don't have to work the weekend, but I still get paid because you can't really, you're not going to send somebody home for the weekend just to deadhead them back. That's just a waste of gas, waste of money, you know, stuff like that. So, of course, they're going to stay out. There ain't really no other way around it. So, like, Saturday, I usually get back Friday morning, afternoon, and pick up my load. I chill for, like, Saturday, Sunday. If it's a far drive, like 9 hours, I'll start driving Sunday. And then finish up on Saturday, finish up at the store. Or if I can't sleep at the store, I park super close to the store and drive the rest in that early that morning. Usually the deliveries are like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. So you do have to be a morning bird. I wouldn't say a morning bird. Like, I'm not really a morning bird, but you get used to it. So another thing is you get paid by the day. So if your truck break down, you still get paid, y'all. That's the good thing. You know, like, at this account, you're not clocking a lot of miles. You're really not. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you're not really hitting a lot of miles. Like, man, you might hit 1,500. Maybe. I mean, yeah, there and back was what, 300. Nah, you might hit, yeah, like 1,200 a week in miles, you know. So it's real low miles, you know. So that's why I don't suggest going to these other carriers who do pay you by the mile, because you really getting skipped out on the miles. But also, you know, they kind of do make up for it because, you know, they pay you for unloading the miles, for unloading the truck, and then unloading the case, all that. But Knight is cool because you get that. If you work that day, it's kind of like salary, you know. Like, if you work, this is how much you get paid. You know, you can have like a set schedule. That's what I like. And the trucks that we drive, they okay. You know, like, it's an International. I'm not a big fan of International. Knight is 85 or 86% Internationals. And I mean, they're gonna be Internationals because they cheap. Internationals are cheaper. You know, you might look up and get a Volvo. Is somebody on our account, like 2 people on our account, they got Volvos. There's somebody actually parked behind me. He got a T680 Kenworth. You know, you might get a Freightliner, but most of the time you're gonna get an International. So I will say the Internationals are cool. All of them are different. Like, mine is special. I got air dump. So, like, one of my coworkers, he has same year, same truck as me, don't got air dump. That sucks. And guess what? He high hooked, and we had to jack it up on blocks because he didn't have air dump, which that would have saved them from having a crank. That would have saved them. But it is what it is. You know, you got to work it out. We do get tablets and stuff like that. Knight does do bonuses. Don't count on those. You know, they do production bonuses, safety bonuses. Don't count on those, because I've been here 3 months, haven't seen none. And I've been out for a month and a half, and, you know, I've been pretty productive. But that's really set up for OTR, regional, them type of drivers. Like, this account that Knight has is the highest paying account as a company. Like, they want to get more drivers on here, but it's hard to keep drivers because not a lot of people want to work outside in the trailer because it's hot or it's cold. You know, you got to deal with the stores and their attitude. Don't forget, you are delivering for Family Dollar. So these people, you know, I'm not saying, you know, Family Dollar's bad, but not like that, because I shop at Family Dollar. That's the good thing about, like, when you out here, you can get paper towels, all of that, all the Gatorade, all that stuff. You can go shop in there and get, you know, a couple little miscellaneous things for the truck. And But you know, they, you know what I'm trying to say. So, you know, there's a lot of times they don't really be in a sense of urgency, which some of them do. You know, they be like, hey, we gotta go. And lately, for like the past three weeks at least, I have been getting stores like that. And you know, you come across some stores that are slow or whatever that'll push you back. Good, that's not your fault. So, but listen, you still get paid regardless. If you, however long it take, if it take you longer, if you can't deliver to your last store to the next morning, then guess what? You can't deliver to your last store to the next morning. It's not your, it's not your fault. Then another thing, this is things that I like or things that I don't like is how they load the trailers. So a lot of the trailers here are 45, 40, 48, 49 foot. One of them odd and end trailers. Like you will get a 53. Like a couple last week I pulled a 53, and I've been here 3 months. That was my first time ever pulling a 53. And yeah, like your loads are super light, like 22,000, 35,000 pounds, you know. So I always slide my tandems all the way to the front, because you will have to do that. I'm gonna tell y'all this, you will have to slide your tandems all the way to the front, because a lot of these turns you cannot, a lot of these routes that you go, Family Dollars are in cities. I mean, some of them are in the countries and in the, you know, but when you go to the ones in the city, you gotta make those tight turns. So you gotta have you need as little width, you know, as little space between your tractor tandems and them tandems as much as possible. So, you know, especially like if you can. Now, if your weight, like I will say that I went to Chicago, I had 2 stores, both of them had 1,500 pieces a piece, and that load was 44,000 pounds. Had each store my last store got 4 pallets of water. I would say this is the most crappy thing that I would say that I hate about the job. The box is not that hard, dog food, it's the water. Oh, it's 86 cases of water per pallet. You round that up, 4 of those, boy, I was in there about to die. You know, like you get used to picking up the 6 gallons of bleach, you know, the laundry detergent, you know, the big box. You get used to that. You get a lot of small boxes, a lot of paper towels, paper, like actual, like the ones not in there, like Bounty. Like a lot of those don't come inside of cardboard box. Like a lot of those just come like how you buy it. Like, so we gotta slide those down like that. But the water is probably the worst, man. Like I throw dog food all day, but water, like a lot of people, and then you gotta come up with a rhythm on how you stack your rollers. So like me, I used to use crates. I used to put like totes, then put a crate to level it out. I don't really do that no more because I done rent through like 13 crates. So I just get like we have big totes and we have small totes. So I use the big totes and stack them up. Like I usually put one, like just one at the beginning, and then I put like two, and 3 all the way at the back when I get to the back of the trailer, so it had like a little incline and be level. And then how I do it is every box I push on, I slide it down, just slide it down, just keep doing it like that. And I mean, sometimes gravity works with me, sometimes gravity works against me, but I gotta get it done one way or another. There will come days where it's gonna be a sauna, because don't forget, y'all, these trailers have metal roofs. So it's an oven in there. You are getting cooked. Like literally, I could put my hand on that roof and I would get 3rd-degree burns. Like I have literally seen a box literally about to catch on fire inside of that thing. Like that's why they don't put chemicals all the way to the top. And another thing, y'all, these trailers are stacked by hand. So at the distribution center, they put all those boxes in there by hand. It's like Tetris. Yeah, they need to come with a better system. So, which I think that they probably are in the next couple years, you know, try to do what Dollar Tree do, or Dollar General does, and have like rollers. Everything is boxed in a roller, so it can be faster, more efficient, less strenuous, stuff like that. But then you got to get lift gates on your trailers, and that's like $10,000 per trailer. So it's gonna cost. My bad, y'all. I had to get some juice. I'm over here thirsty. Another good thing on this account is it's a Walmart, literally probably 1,000 feet from me. I go there, I get juice. Like I like to cook in my truck, so I cook fish rice, chicken. Like tonight, I'm gonna have nachos, fajitas. I cook a lot in here. So that's the good thing about having a Walmart right there. And I got snacks and all of that type of stuff. What else about the account, man? The pay is good. Like I would say, so I'm very open. I want to teach y'all. I want y'all to come on, and if y'all come on, please mention that you know Chase Massey, and so I can get a referral bonus, and I'll probably give you some money too if you come on. And I'm not like, you know, like if I get $250, then I'll probably give you $75. You know, some fair. So with the account, what else you gotta do? Miles is cool. Miles is, you ain't finna do too many miles. The most strenuous part is just planning, because you do all your planning with Night. You do all your planning. So like Chicago, it is a Love in Rochelle, Illinois that I always have to stop at, because if I go to Chicago, there's not another truck stop until I get in the city, and 10 out of 10 times there's gonna be trucks there at like 3 o'clock that's done for the day. So it's already gonna be full. So I might as well just drive those 2 hours in the morning. If I got a 6 a.m. delivery, I'll probably get up at 3 or something in the morning, drive those. Night don't really like you driving in the morning, but that's the best you can do. I mean, Light don't really like you driving at night, but that's the best you can do. So do it, you know, like that's the only bad thing about it. You know, you gotta do your own planning, you know, your trip planning. The good thing about it is we have an app called Dropbox, and they tell you if you can sleep at the store or not. 9 times out of 10 in Chicago, they really don't want you sleeping at the stores, because I have slept at a store in Chicago. Not saying that Chicago bad. I mean, well, we all know about Chicago, but I have slept at a store and before, it was cool. And yeah, Chicago's very tight, super tight, so get used to that, y'all. What else? My boss Nick, he's a people person. He will try to help you. Like right now, y'all, I messed up my vacation, not vacation, but one of my friends passed away, RIP him, and I messed up his date, his funeral date. Thought it was the 10th and it's the 8th, and I got a load that's actually due on the 10th. It's actually due on the 10th. I mean on the 8th. On the 8th, my bad. Yeah, my truck started idling up, but I want y'all to still hear me, so I'm stepping on the brakes. So yeah. I gotta get that load up off me, or they'll try to deliver it Monday, but I still gotta get back to Kansas City on Monday night to get there. So, but anyway, I would say, so the money, that's what I was talking about. The money, you know, it's $300 a day, $20 a stop, a couple extra dollars, X amount of dollars for going to Chicago. And so with Chicago pay plus the $20 stops, usually I do about 7 to 8 stops a week. I usually gross between $2,200, that's staying out 7 days, $2,200 to $2,360, somewhere up in there. That's if I go to Chicago, and if I don't. So I usually bring home about $1,700, $1,790 something when I gross $2,360, so $1,800, and then I usually bring home like $16 something when I gross like 22 or something like that. 16, high 16 like 80 something. So it's good money. It's good money. It's definitely good money. And then when I go home on the weekends, I usually gross, so 3, that's 6, that's 15. So that's 5 days working, and then I go home on the weekend. So I usually gross about 1,580, 1,600, maybe 1,620 sometimes. I usually bring home around about 1,200 a week, and that's getting me home on Friday. That's getting me home Friday, and usually a Monday delivery in St. Louis, because that's where I live, in St. Louis. So yeah, it's cool though. It's cool. Paychecks hit every Thursday. The thing about Night that's kind of weird, you won't see your paycheck stub until you're paid, which is kind of weird. I don't know if let me know in the comments if that's weird or not. But like any other job I ever worked at, I always saw my paycheck stub before my check hit, so I can know how much money I'm gonna get. But the good thing I like about that is about the whole pay schedule is I can calculate, you know, how much I can save my expenses every week. If I know I'm gonna stay out for the whole month, I can have a set. I'm gonna stay this each week. You know, that's what I really like. But yeah, Family Dollar account, yeah, I would really join. You can make really good money real fast. Like last month, I grossed just over $9,000. And that was pretty good. I didn't stay out. I did actually go home 1 week. I will go home next week for probably I don't know, however long. I think it's a week. I don't know. I'm trying to get back to work, but also I got my girlfriend's birthday next week, and actually her birthday is today. Happy birthday, babe. But I got different stuff like that, so I probably have a good check, but then I'll probably stay out probably another month, run it up again, probably a month and a half, really. I would say try to make as much money during the summertime, because the wintertime, you know, you still gonna get paid during the wintertime, but it sucks up here in the north. You have to deal with snow, ice, all of that. You know, you in South Dakota, Iowa, Chicago, Missouri, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska. You know, it's cold. It's cold. It's gonna snow. It's gonna ice. So even though you still get paid job, but you know, just remember that, you know, the lowest might go down. I haven't worked here in the winter, but I don't really know how it goes. But I just imagine, you know, those back roads that I go down, I couldn't imagine going down those in the wintertime with 45,000 pounds on the back of me. So, but yeah, though, y'all, my number one thing, don't text and drive. Stay off your phone when you're driving. Tell your loved ones you love them at night before you leave. Yeah, y'all, Knight's a really good company. 401k matching, good dental, good health. I don't have the health insurance. I'm still on my mama health. But the dental's really good. You get two free dental cleanings a year, which I'm going to go do that. You get 2 free eye exams, which I'm going to do that too with the vision plan. You got they got stocks and all of that. So it's a really good plan. Family Dollar, I would say, the way to go. That's the most highest paying account. As a new driver, as even experienced drivers, you're not going to make this type of money driving a truck, just driving. If you want to make $2,300 grossing, you're gonna have to unload, either unload or do something special like hazmat or tanker hazmat. Not even flatbed gonna make this amount, you know. So get out there, bust your butt, you know, for, I don't know, 6 months. Maybe it ain't for you. You just trying to run it up, you know. In 6 months, a year, run it up real quick, make 110,000, call it a day, get on with your life. Go do OTR or, you know, reefer or something. But Knight is big enough. They got OTR, reefer, intermobile, flatbed. They got a hydro account out of Yankton, South Dakota, which is right like 6 hours from here, from Maquoketa. So they got a lot of stuff y'all can do, y'all. I like them. It's not really, the only downside is the whole we are governed at 65, and our truck shut off at 70 degrees. We don't have any APUs, but secret, my truck don't shut off at 65, at 70. It usually sets off about 65, which is great. You know, you got the cameras and stuff. I can only do 63 on the pedal. Besides that, it's cool, you know. I wouldn't say refrigerator, stuff like that, top and bottom bunk. I got a TV back there that I put in, 32-inch TV, so just in case y'all get international, a 32-inch will fit. It's about a half an inch, maybe a little bit, maybe a quarter of an inch of space between that and the cabinet. But you might not be able to raise up your bed, but all the way, but it fits. But yeah, though, y'all, I really don't like making too long videos. Stay safe out there. If y'all considering a Family Dollar account, give me a comment, subscribe. Shout out to me. I will let my boss know that you're trying to come on. All you need, Knight is a mega carrier. All you need is not a messed up license. And messed up, I mean no DUIs, no freaking 89 rollovers, no rollovers, not really bad accidents, stuff like that. If you're a new driver, it will take you 3 weeks Yes, 3 weeks to get in your own truck. 3 weeks. So count on that. It will take you 3 weeks to get in your own truck. You have to go through 2 days of orientation, 1 week of Top Gun, which is nothing but back-end simulators, different type of stuff. And that whole week of Top Gun, you have to spend the night in the truck, just to let you know that. They would give you an atlas, all different type of stuff, which I love. They gave me an atlas. I use it all, like in Chicago, I got lost, used that, I was fine, because my GPS was tripping. Then they put you 2 weeks with your trainer, which if you're coming onto a Family Dollar account, you probably will be getting a Family Dollar trainer. I did not get a Family Dollar trainer because a Family Dollar trainer that was here was sick at the time. So I ended up going OTR training, and it was cool. I did a lot of backing. Another thing, y'all, with Family Dollar, you would do a lot. Everything is backing. Backing. If you cannot back 1,000 times, back up again. No back is the same, and a lot of blindside backs. Blindside backs. I know at Top Gun they're gonna tell you never do a blindside 90, but I have did about 10 of them since I've been here. Yes, 10 of them. I have at least done 10 of them. My trainer has never did a blindside 90 before. I called him the other day. I said, man, I have done at least 10 blindside 90s. He said, really? I said, yes, these stores are tight. You will hit stuff. Get out and look. Go, get out and look. Please, I don't care if you've been driving for 40 years. These stores are tighter than any dock that you have ever backed into. I don't care any experience. I've been driving for a while. I drove trucks when I was 18. I ain't been driving. I ain't gonna say I'm a pro, but I ain't gonna say I'm bad either. So you can look at me driving down the road backing in, you wouldn't even be able to tell that I have only had my CDL for 3 months. So that's a good thing, y'all. But yeah, though, y'all stay safe out there. This is the Family Dollar account with Night Transportation. Chase Massey, aka C4, aka Nighthawk Trucking. That's the company that I own, that I'm gonna be promoting. And I also just keep coming back to me, y'all. I'm gonna keep talking to y'all about owner operators. What's the market looking like? Because I'm gonna tell y'all the truth and not the roof. Y'all stay safe out there. Don't text and drive. Tell your family that you love them. Love.